Okay, this is for claim number 3573, B as in boy, 100, X as in Xavier, State Farm claim. We have the upper right slope approved for wind damage. And I am here documenting today to show State Farm that we have existing systems and that the slopes are tied in with one another. So the first thing I want to bring to your attention is that the drip edge at the top right here is wrapped over the peak. So we will have to remove the drip edge on the left upper slope out from under them shingles. So that's the ground view. And if I can direct your attention to up on top of the roof where I removed some of the cap to take a gander underneath and see what was going on. Here's the tarp. That's where the wind damaged shingles were. So they have both sides of these shingles overlapping the ridge. We have some ridge vent here in the middle, but we have continuous roofing here, and we have continuous roofing over here. So I took some of the cap off and peeked underneath, and as code requires, the felt paper should overlap the peak both ways, which they have done. So the felt paper is overlapped, so we will need to remove these upper left slope shingles to get that felt paper removed and replaced properly. And then we have the drip edge right here that I shown you from the ground overlapping the peak, which we will need to remove these shingles down here far enough to take that drip edge out. So this is the approved slope. And we're arguing existing systems and continuous slopes from the right upper slope to the left upper slope, and why the felt paper and drip edge. But we also have the chimney flashing approved for the upper slope only. And if I can direct your attention to the upper chimney flashing is continuous to the bottom chimney flashing. So we have sealant all the way down, tied into the flashing on the lower chimney flashing. And this flashing is one solid piece. There's no seams. It's one large piece that folds down around the front corner and is sealed to the front pan. And the front pan, as you can see, is nailed to these shingles, and it is also sealed to the siding. So we will need to replace these shingles. We will need to replace this shingle if damaged during removal. And then also this upper slope that's approved is sealed to this bottom ridge. We have a sealant point here. We have a sealant point here, and we have a sealant point here. So we will be damaging these shingles and cap during removal of this slope. I also wanted to point out that State Farm didn't include drip edge for the initial repair. And as you can see, we have drip edge. Obviously, because I showed you the upper slope. We also have valley metal. And then we have that continuous slope on both sides of the upper. So what I'm asking State Farm is to consider both sides of the upper slopes and the garage slopes, as they are all tied into one another. And this was a discontinued shingle. State Farm has already agreed that this shingle is discontinued. So I will be submitting my video with photos to accommodate our supplement. Okay, thank you.